Back in 2019, when we introduced the first generation of Zenbook Duo laptops to the market, we did so under the slogan, "The laptop of tomorrow." The Duo provided users with an unprecedented way to work, multitask, and interact with their device. A lot has changed since then, but ASUS' spirit of relentless innovation has stayed the same. Keeping our promise of delivering professionals and creators alike with innovative, stylish, yet capable laptops, we are proud to introduce the most powerful 14-inch dual-screen laptop to date, the new ASUS Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED takes the dual-screen segment to a whole new level. By improving on almost every aspect when compared to last year's model, this device is a force to be reckoned with. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's dive in first into the design elements of this new laptop. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED features an ultra-portable chassis with just 1.7 kilograms of weight and 17.9mm thickness. On the lid, the classic ASUS concentric pattern has been replaced by the new Zenbook monogram to elevate its elegant look and feel. Opening up the lid of the laptop gets you greeted with one of the most important upgrades in respect to previous generation of Zenbook Duos, the screens. The primary screen is a huge step up from last gen Duo. We have upgraded the previous 16:9 Full HD IPS panel to the world's first 14.5-inch 2.8K 120Hz Touch OLED panel. This Pantone-validated 100% DCI-P3 cinema-grade display offers best-in-class color gamut. 25% wider color range in comparison to last gen model allow this stunning panel to provide the idyllic environment for creative work such as graphic design, photo, and video editing. Thanks to the ASUS Splendid feature found in My ASUS, creators can seamlessly switch between sRGB, Adobe RGB, and DCI-P3 color spaces depending on their needs. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED is best at True Black 500 certified. Peak brightness of 550 nits paired with OLED's 1,000,000:1 contrast ratio and Dolby Vision HDR create the best possible environment for you to enjoy HDR content. Furthermore, OLED response times as low as 0.2 milliseconds and new 120Hz refresh rates contribute to minimize motion blur and other visual artifacts, giving you a smooth experience when watching movies or TV shows. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED 5.8mm top and 3.2mm side NanoEdge bezels and 93 screen-to-body ratio do nothing but complement the OLED panel's capacity to heighten the sense of immersion. In contrast to last year's model, this year's Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED features a 16:10 aspect ratio. The additional vertical space makes it easier to partake in activities such as coding, writing, editing spreadsheets, and more. The primary display is not the only one that has been revamped. Now with 12.6% more viewing area, the ScreenPad Plus has also gone through major upgrades. The screen itself is a treat to look at. Compared to last gen model, color gamut has been improved from 45% NTSC to 100% DCI-P3. Brightness levels have been bumped from 400 nits to 500 nits, while the refresh rate is now 120 Hz versus last year's 60 Hz. Furthermore, the ScreenPad Plus has been exposed to both anti-glare etching and anti-fingerprint coatings to minimize glare and provide it with an ultra-smooth feel. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED adopts the new ASUS Active Aerodynamic System Ultra, AAS Ultra for short. Compared to previous iterations of the AAS mechanism, AAS Ultra considerably reduces the visible gap between both panels by 13%. AAS Ultra provides up to 12 degrees of tilt regardless of the primary screen position. Furthermore, the included ASUS ErgoLift Stand 2.0 adds an additional 7 degrees of tilt for the best possible viewing area. With better viewing angles comes an improved user experience. The second screen provides a myriad of use case scenarios. Programmers can use the second screen as additional workspace, placing source files, debugging tools, or other useful contents on it. Video editors can easily multitask by placing their timeline on the ScreenPad Plus, freeing more space to work on the primary screen in the process. Music producers can comfortably record, mix, and master audio on the ScreenPad Plus with more space for track controls. Possibilities are endless and only limited by your imagination. The ScreenPad Plus is powered by ASUS Screen Expert 3. The Screen Expert 3 comes packed with numerous features that make cross-screen functionality a totally seamless experience. View Max maximizes viewing experience. By simply dragging an app onto the View Max icon, you can extend it from the main display all the way to the ScreenPad Plus. The Task Group function allows you to create app groups to open multiple apps with just one tap. Touchpad mode temporarily turns the ScreenPad Plus into a large, full-width touchpad to facilitate navigation. Features such as the App Switcher and the App Navigator have been further optimized in this third iteration of Screen Expert, adding improved support for external monitors. Dragging an app onto the App Switcher allows you to seamlessly launch it on the ScreenPad Plus or external displays. App Navigator, on the other hand, lets you view all currently open apps on each of the screens with a single tap. Last but not least, the Control Panel feature lets you set in-app functions of a specific software on the second screen. Among current applications supported, we have the likes of Adobe Photoshop, Lightroom Classic, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and the newly added Illustrator. More applications will be added with future updates. Both Primary and ScreenPad Plus have support for new high-precision styluses, such as our new 4096 Pressure Level ASUS Pen 2.0. It's time to address the one element where the Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED completely outpaces its predecessors: performance. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED traces Intel's 11th Gen U15 series processors and NVIDIA's G4 graphics for faster and more powerful options. Now featuring up to Intel's 12th Gen Core i9-12900H CPU and NVIDIA's RTX 3050 Ti GPU, the Pro 14 Duo OLED is capable of dealing with any task you throw at it without breaking a sweat. The new Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED offers 3.7 times more CPU performance and about 2.7 times more graphics performance compared to last generation's model. The higher core count, clock rates, and TDP levels make this Intel Evo Very 5 device a true portable powerhouse. With Intel's 12th Gen platform, support for key technologies such as Thunderbolt 4, PCIe 4.0, and DDR5 is also available. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED comes with up to 32 GB of low-power DDR5, eliminating any unknown possibilities of memory bottlenecks. Up to 2 TB of snappy NVMe PCIe 4.0 SSD are at creators' disposal, giving them access to fast application boot times with speeds of up to 6.5 gigabits per second. Meanwhile, the two Thunderbolt 4 ports grant users access to up to 40 Gbps of bandwidth to ensure they stay productive with blazing fast data transfer speeds. RTX 30 series GPU go beyond boosting gaming performance. They also provide professionals and creators a rich set of features that can accelerate their workflow significantly. Compared to the MX450, the RTX 3050 Ti on this year's Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED features double the amount of VRAM, more than 2 times the number of CUDA cores, plus additional RT and Tensor cores for real-time ray tracing and AI-related tasks. Pairing the RTX 3050 Ti with NVIDIA Studio drivers unlocks GPU acceleration for top applications used in engineering, design, data science, among other fields. And why not? With an RTX 30 series GPU plus DLSS support, you can take part on some gaming on the side while you wait for the next strike of inspiration. In cross-loads, the laptop is now able to draw up to 85 watts in performance mode, a massive leap compared to last year's model. The boost in performance comes hand in hand with an upgraded thermal design. It all starts with the ASUS Ice Cold Plus cooling system. The up to 97 3D curved blade 12-volt dual fan arrangement effectively cools down the two 8mm pipes, drawing heat from both CPU and GPU. The new ASUS AAS Ultra also contributes to this mission. Thanks to its 3-sided air intake design, surface temperatures are 4 degrees lower while airflow is boosted by up to 38%. The battery has also been upgraded. The 76 Wh battery in this device will ensure you can effortlessly claim 9.5 hours of usage away from the plug. The device is Wi-Fi 6E enabled. Wi-Fi 6E adds up to 7 additional 160 MHz channels to ensure super low latencies and less overlap between networks in crowded areas. Wi-Fi 6E together with ASUS Wi-Fi Master Premium technologies make sure you always have access to fast, secure, and stable internet coverage no matter where you are. This workhorse of a laptop wouldn't be complete without a comprehensive set of I/O ports. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED comes equipped with one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port, two Thunderbolt 4 ports, an audio jack, an HDMI 2.1 port, and the fastest microSD card reader available, an SD Express 7.0 card reader with super fast data transfer speeds of up to 985 megabytes per second. Both Thunderbolt 4 ports support ASUS Easy Charge function, allowing quick charge with up to 100-watt PD-enabled chargers, as well as charge with other portable Type-C chargers, Airline chargers, and power banks. DisplayPort is also available through both Thunderbolt 4 ports, letting you connect up to two 4K monitors at 60 Hz through a single port. Together with both Thunderbolt 4 ports and HDMI 2.1 ports, you will be able to set the ultimate workstation with up to 4 external monitors at once. Other laptop key elements have not been neglected. ASUS ErgoSense keyboard and touchpad are here to give users an unrivaled input experience. The 0.2mm keycap dish and enlarged 18.5mm key pitch are designed to maximize comfort and accuracy when using the keyboard. Meanwhile, the long 1.4mm key travel distance ensures a superb tactile feel, making every keystroke as satisfying as possible. The touchpad has been coated with both high-end PVD anti-fingerprint and hydrophobic coatings to ensure resistance against wear and tear and an ultra-smooth feel. The Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED comes equipped with an IR camera and a 4-mic array. The 2 mics on the back and 2 on the front set the stage for a complete 360-degree audio input experience. The presence of both webcam and 4 mics make the laptop more than appropriate for video conferencing. Software support for features such as AI noise cancelling, 3D&R, and the new ASUS AI effects do nothing but enhance your experience during video calls. The IR camera supports Windows Hello as well as the new ASUS Adaptive Lock feature. ASUS Adaptive Lock automatically locks the laptop as you move away from it, or locks you back in as you approach it. Together, both of these features give you access to a totally hands-free Windows login experience. Similarly, an additional color sensor has been placed next to the camera. This sensor is able to automatically adjust brightness and color temperature to make sure the content on your screen always looks clear and vivid regardless of your surroundings. Sound-wise, the dual speaker setup on this device can deliver immersive spatial audio thanks to Dolby Atmos support. Powered by Smart Amp technology, this Dolby Atmos stereo system is able to produce rich audio at any volume level and sounds that are 3.5 times louder. Alright, we have come to the conclusions of this detailed overview of our new Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED. As you were able to witness, the Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED improves on each and every element that made previous generations of Duo laptops special. Both primary display and ScreenPad Plus are brighter, bigger, and simply better than the ones found in previous Duos. Closely matching the specs between both panels has significantly improved the sense of boundlessness between them. Performance has also been ramped up with a more powerful H-series CPU, RTX 30 series GPU, and all the advantages of the latest mobile platforms such as DDR5, Thunderbolt 4, and PCIe 4.0. The gains in performance are backed up with a larger 76 Wh battery and an improved thermal design. The more powerful 12-volt fans and the heat dissipation advantages of the new AES Ultra allow the laptop to run unthrottled at high wattage levels. Last but not least, the Duo wouldn't be the Duo without a great dual-screen experience. Powered by both AES Ultra and Screen Expert 3, the Zenbook Pro 14 Duo OLED and its ScreenPad Plus offer the most ergonomic and intuitive approach for working and creative with multiple screens on a single device.